Disney Springs has two barbecue restaurants that are actually very similar. One is super popular and the other no one ever talks about. Today, we're going to try both and see which one actually has the better barbecue.
We're gonna start with the House of Blues. This is the video I was telling you guys I was excited for. You knew I was gonna get excited for Memorial Day barbecue, man. So, House of Blues is a lot less popular than the second place we're going to. However, the reviews are very similar. This place just has a lot less of them. We tried to get things that are very similar in both places so we can review them side by side and do apples to apples. This place looks like it's a little bit more New Orleans style. They got shrimp and grits and jambalaya, where the next spot is a little bit more just like American classic barbecue. So we got a brisket sandwich with coleslaw and baked beans. And I assume I'm gonna be the only one taking the baked beans because Natalie don't do that. And then we got pulled pork mac and cheese. Now, the reviews here that are bad state that the mac and cheese isn't that great, which hopefully it is because we got a giant vat of it, and that sometimes the brisket can be a little dry. So let's, we gotta start with this mac and cheese. This looks so good. Let me load a bite up here. Pulled pork is a tiny bit dry. The flavor is very good. It's not overly dry, but I can see some people being off-put by that a little bit. Let's give a little taste to this mac and cheese, and then we'll go a little bit more in depth here. I'm getting attacked by a fly. Okay, so this mac and cheese is more along the lines of like a baked mac and cheese. Okay, so it has like the little tiny spots of cheese and stuff in there, like the ricotta type of vibes. There's some people that aren't into this kind of mac and cheese. I actually think this mac and cheese is really good. We didn't put salt and pepper on any of this, so. When you get the pork with the mac and cheese, you don't notice the dryness. It's just when you're in here getting just like a giant piece of the pork by itself, this is a little bit dry. 6 or a 7 out of 10. Like, I have nothing wrong with this. Let's go with, let's start with the baked beans. Nice little smokiness. Got like the maple bacon vibes going. Very good. Not some BS canned baked beans. They're actually making these. These baked beans are very good. About the coleslaw. It looks like the type of coleslaw that me and Natalie both like. We're both creamy coleslaw kind of people. Yeah, coleslaw's solid too. Both the baked beans and the coleslaw, solid. 7, 8 out of 10. I have no problem with that either. Hunks of brisket. I'm gonna be messy after that. The brisket sandwich is banging. I wish kind of that was on top of the mac and cheese. I think if the brisket was on the mac and cheese, we'd be in business. This is just a big old messy slop fest here. I don't know that I would recommend getting the, look at that though. Look at that big chunks of brisket on there. See that? Brisket, you isolate it. They said the brisket was dry or non-flavorful. What was the review?
Dry and cold is what quite a few of them.
It's neither of those two things.
Okay.
The brisket's good. It's not like fall off the bone like baby back rib style. It's like the perfect amount of juiciness to me. Let's let Natty get in on some of this. You want to try some of this, Nat?
Yeah.
Now that we got you in frame, as you guys can see, it's a Friday. Hey, nobody here. We the only people eating here.
I don't get it.
You starting the opposite direction?
I think so, although that might be a bad call.
It's real messy.
It's so messy, but I don't care. We're doing it. You know me, I love brisket.
Their barbecue sauce, I really liked it.
I think it's pretty good. The barbecue sauce isn't overly sweet, which I really like and appreciate. I do want to isolate the brisket just on its own. I mean,
it's a little bit more dry when you isolate it by itself.
Mm-hmm. The bite that I took, the piece I got, it was a little dry. So I understand what people are saying. It's not fall off the bone like Logan said. And I'm going to be honest, that's kind of what I want when it comes to barbecue. I want something fall off the bone that just is going to wrap me in a giant hug. That is what I want. And it's good. It's scratching the itch, but it's not satisfying the itch, if you know what I mean. I would give it a 6.5.
Right.
I think it's solid. I think it's a very solid brisket sandwich, but I'm not blown away.
You're not sitting at home like, we got to drive down to Disney Springs so I can get myself a brisket sandwich.
Exactly. All right, now I'm going to do the thing that I'm really not looking forward to.
Just isolate like a bean and get yourself a little bit of bacon.
Y'all, I hate beans. I thoroughly hate beans. They look really good.
I think they use the same barbecue sauce as the brisket.
They do. You can tell.
It's good. They're not as mushy as beans like you kind of tend to hate.
No, they have a nice bite to them. And yeah, there's pieces of bacon in here too, which I really appreciate. I think they're pretty nice. A little bit of heat from the barbecue sauce, nothing crazy. That's nice. Let's get some of this coleslaw. This looks very well seasoned.
Coleslaw was good.
It looks it. It has a hint of like the mustardy vinegariness. I really like it. I think it's very good. It's not overly sweet, which you typically get with coleslaw. That's the cream base a lot of the time. I think it's really nice. I like it. All right.
You saved the best for last?
I did. Logan knows this. Y'all don't know this. I am a self-proclaimed...
You too good for my fork?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am a self-proclaimed mac and cheese connoisseur. Okay? So we're gonna go mac and cheese first, and then I'll worry about the pork. You're 100% right. That's like a baked mac and cheese kind of vibe.
Just without the baked part on the top.
Yeah.
It's like the inside of it.
It's got some garlic going on in there. It could use a little more pepper. It's an okay mac and cheese. Again, I'm not blown away by it, but let's try it with some of this pork on it. I'm sure that's gonna be good.
It's kind of like the sentiment with all the food here.
Hold on, wait.
Pretty good, not blown away.
Yeah. Look at that bite. See, that looks like it's gonna be amazing, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh yeah. That was really good. The pork that I got was a little fatty. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I fully agree with Logan. It's smoked. It has a really nice smoky flavor, which I really like, but it is a little dry. So I get it. Basically the same thing as the brisket. It's good.
So what's your collective overall assessment of House of Blues?
I think it's good. I'm not blown away. I'm curious to see if there is better barbecue here. Because it's good. It's not like it's bad. It is good. I like it, but for the price, it's like a 6.5. It's a 6.5. I said what I said.
If I was going to give this thing its best chance, I would put the brisket on the mac and cheese and maybe a side of the baked beans. I think that the mac and cheese with the brisket would be really good. I think that would taste better than with the pulled pork. And I did like the baked beans. The baked beans were probably one of my favorite things here. So I agree. This is about like we're in the 6 and 7 out of 10 range here. So we'll see how this stacks up with the next spot. Pricing's pretty comparable. So let's see. Where are we going next?
All right, next up is the Polite Pig. Polite Pig has 4.5 stars and was recognized by the Michelin Guide in 2024 and 2025. Reviews, same thing as House of Blues, a little mixed. Some say food's great, some say food wasn't so great. I can tell you visually, food looks absolutely incredible. We got the butcher board for 2. We have some mac and cheese is one of our sides. We got roasted chicken, pulled pork, I believe it's pork shoulder. We got some brisket, barbecue, cheddar, jalapeno sausage, some house-made slaw, pickles, red onion, and baked beans, plus cornbread. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And Logan went ahead and got us some 4 different sauces. I think this is like a barbecue ranch, and then I'm honestly not really sure what the other 2 are, and then like a honey mustard. He'll tell you guys. He knows. He's the one that got it. All right. We're gonna start with the pulled pork because this looks really good. You can get it either pulled or sliced, and they ask you. And everything looks like it's been like brushed. All of the meat looks like it's been brushed with something, but we're just going straight, unadulterated pulled pork. Ooh. Wow. That is very flavorful. The smokiness is coming all the way through the pork, which I really appreciate. And whatever they brush over top of the meat is making sure that it is not dry at all. I really like this. This is very, very good. I think we're going to dive into this chicken next. Is it okay if I go for the leg, Logie? All right. Look at that. Look at that skin on there. Oh my. That looks real good. Ooh, it kind of smells like a coffee dry rub. Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this. Oh my God. This is delicious. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna dunk it in some of this barbecue sauce that we got going on right here. Ooh, that one's really good. Whatever that one is, Logan, good job. I like it. It is very much the word that I don't like. I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry for other people that don't like it. It's moist. It's great. It's so flavorful. The dry rub is really nice. It packs a great punch. Honestly, you don't need barbecue sauce or anything on it. I think on the sauce menu, they actually recommend to dunk this in the ranch, the barbecue ranch. So I'll have to do that a little bit later. Let's take a break from some of this meat and go into this mac and cheese, which looks to die for. Oh, look at that cheese pull. Look at that. That's delightful. It's really flavorful. It's creamier. It almost reminds me, not in terms of flavor, but style, more of like a Stouffer's mac and cheese, where it's very, very creamy. It's not like the baked mac and cheese like we had over at House of Blues. This is delicious. Oh, I know how to compare it. It's very similar to Panera mac and cheese, but better. It's salty. You get the nice crunch from the breadcrumbs. I'm honestly not even sure what kind they are on there. They have the texture of like cornflakes. Really good. I'm a big fan. I love it. I guess we're gonna go brisket next because it's right here. This also looks nice and juicy. Look at that. Got the nice smoke ring on there. We're just biting it. I think what they brushed all of the meat with is some kind of like butter sauce. They got something going on because this is actually throwing some serious butter vibes. It's good, it's in terms of flavor, but it's tough. It's not what I want when I think brisket. I want it fall off the bone. Now this is supposed to be like a modern Florida style brisket. I am a big fan of Texas style brisket. Like that is one of my kryptonites, one of my weaknesses. And this isn't really doing it for me in terms of what I look for when I want brisket, because it's tough, but the flavor is very, very good. Nice slaw. It doesn't look overly seasoned. It looks very fresh too. Ooh. That's really, really nice. It's very fresh, and I love that I'm actually tasting the different vegetables that make up the slaw instead of it all just blending together in that typical coleslaw flavor. When I'm biting everything and chewing it, I'm getting the bursts of carrot, which is really, really nice, and I appreciate it. I am going to try this. Logan's shaking his head behind the camera because I totally shouldn't because I'm allergic, but I'm going to take the tiniest bite just for you guys, because I love you guys so much. It does look good. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's really good. if I suffer from it later, it's totally worth it. It's really good. That I'm pretty sure it's jalapeno. It's spicy, and I like it. It's really coming through in that. That's nice. We got these baked beans again with the crumbs on top. Oh my. We got big hunks of bacon in there too. These are way better than House of Blues. Really, really good. The beans, instead of being slightly hard like they were at House of Blues, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's almost like a custardy texture where they're very smooth to bite through. I'm not getting a snap, and then it does the typical bean thing. I think they're good. This is a really tiny cornbread muffin, so I hope it packs a punch. That's real nice. Before I give you my rankings, I'm gonna take a bite of these house-made pickles. Oh my God. Okay. That was real good. Chicken, 9 out of 10. Pulled pork, 8.5 out of 10. Brisket, I would give it a 7, but it was tough, so 6.5. Mac and cheese, I'm gonna give an 8. Cornbread, 9. Coleslaw, also an 8. Sausage, 9. Baked beans, 7. Pickles, 10 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. I'm happy.
Got a whole lot of stuff here to try. I will say the price points of both of these places, it's almost identical. It was $38 over there and it was $44 here, and you do get your Disney discount here. So I think I'm gonna kind of go in the same order that you did. Let's start with this chicken. Oh. It's almost like a barbecue chip dry rub. I didn't taste no coffee. I know that's what you were saying. Really, really moist. Right, Natalie? You should see her right now. Very messy. I'm actually going to go next with the, yeah, that's really good. I would give that like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I'm a pretty big chicken fan now. I'm going to try a different piece than you did. Maybe you just had like a bad piece. Let's see what we got here. We got pieces down here on the bottom. Let's just do this. Yeah, this is not looking the juiciest of juicy. I am going to put a little sauce on it. I'm going to do the Texas style barbecue sauce. You were generous. This is dry as ever. Need some orange bird after all that. Yeah, so the House of Blues brisket's definitely better than this brisket. This, friends, is dry. You see anything dripping off of this? You see this thing falling apart? Look at that. This is dry brisket. So the brisket's a fail for me. Would you give this like a 6.5? Shit. I'm giving that like a 2. 2 out of 10. That is no-go for me. Let's try some of this pulled pork. So far, between House of Blues and here, I would say that the only thing we tried that was the same was brisket. That's House of Blues, edge. Pulled pork. Oh, it's nice and smoky. That's nice. So, that pulled pork's like a 9 out of 10. If you come here, I would 100% recommend passing on the brisket. I mean, unless you're going to get this thing for 2. But the pulled pork is much better. I'm stopping myself from like sitting here and eating more of it. Yeah, what'd you do next? You went to mac and cheese? Mm-hmm. Oh my, look at this. Way better. Holy moly. Wow. This is Yeah, I say this in like the nicest way possible. This is almost like it's like a Velveeta mac and cheese consistency, but I think it's like an American cheese, right? That's real good. Definitely way better than House of Blues. You got a sausage? Sausage is all right. I know Natalie, she don't really get to eat this kind of thing because she's allergic to it. So like, I think when she just gets a bite of it, she just think like it's great. It's fine. There's nothing to write home about that sausage. What's this does not look up my alley at all. I'll tell you that. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Should I eat that? What's that? I don't know, I'm gonna eat it anyway. Yeah, I don't really like that at all. It's like kind of vinegary and a little bit watery almost. And then like, it's not, there's like pickled stuff in there. You know, that's kind of weird to be in a coleslaw to have pickled stuff. Look at these though. Look at these beans. I can't believe you ate these. Look at that. I'm gonna disagree with you. I like the House of Blues one better. These are giving me Bush's baked beans vibes. Very mapley, very sweet and syrupy, and they just taste more like they came from like a can. Where the House of Blues had the depth of flavor, a little bit of smokiness, had the bacon in there. It just tasted better. It tasted more homemade to me. That's just my take on it. I'm still sitting here eating, no? So I'd give them like a 5. This is, oh boy. Daddy, show you how it's done? Now we don't do this proper like. You didn't do this proper like. You gonna eat some cornbread? You gonna eat some cornbread? Tastes good. Overall, the chicken was good, the pulled pork was good, mac and cheese was good, the brisket was horrendous. I hated the coleslaw. Baked beans taste like they came from a can. Sausage was okay. Cornbread was okay. So mixed bag here, mixed bag there. So which one really has the better barbecue? And are either of them worth it?
I ate too much barbecue.
She got the meat sweats.
Got the meat sweats.
The best barbecue at Disney Springs is the Polite Pig. And honestly, it wasn't really that close. The only thing that was better at the House of Blues was the brisket. And even that, if you're craving brisket, that's not gonna really scratch your itch. It just, the brisket at Polite Pig was so dry. But the highs were a lot higher at Polite Pig. Yeah. Where like everything at House of Blues was just like kind of okay. Nothing was real terrible, but nothing was good. I could go to Polite Pig, get the pulled pork with the mac and cheese, and just be absolutely happy, like in complete bliss. But even the chicken too, but the brisket at both spots. The mac and cheese and pulled pork was great. Yeah. We did have a conversation on the way over here from the Polite Pig though, and we kind of both came to the same consensus. So there is a caveat to that being the best barbecue at Disney Springs versus being the best barbecue at Disney. I think I may have had a hot take, and Logan apparently agrees with me, so we may have a hot take. Let us know down in the comments. Personally, I think that the best brisket that I have had so far at Disney, on Disney World property, is over at the Regal Eagle in Epcot. That Texas toast brisket sandwich. It's really good. I've never had dry brisket there, and the mac and cheese there is also very good. So we were even thinking, if you guys are interested, we would totally do like a Polite Pig, Regal Eagle. Polite Pig won Disney Springs. You guys want to see Polite Pig versus Regal Eagle? Tell us in the comments. We'll do it if that's what you want. But as of right now, we're saying if you're craving brisket and you're craving barbecue, if you got reservations, I would just hold off until you get to Epcot. Yeah. Although the mac and cheese, chicken, and pulled pork was good. Yeah, but they got pulled chicken over there too. They got the whole half chicken. They do. So, man, maybe we do. Maybe we just do it, you know? Maybe we just do it.
Maybe we just do it. We both like barbecue.
Yeah.
Do we do every barbecue on Disney property?
Maybe. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Guys, click the link in the top right corner to watch another one of our videos. We'll be back in a few days with another video for you.
Bye, guys.
See you.